안세영 선수의 화끈한 서륙전은 정말 통쾌했습니다. 올 시즌 유일한 1패 천이페이와의 일본 오픈 8강전은 긴장 속에서 시작되었는데요. 하지만 긴장한 건 오히려 응원하는 사람들이었죠. 안세영 선수는 담담하게 자신의 플레이를 펼치며 완벽한 서륙전을 펼쳤습니다. 천이페이와의 승리를 통해 시즌 6승에 더욱 바짝 다가섰습니다. 안세영 선수의 2025 일본 오픈 4강 상대는 세계 랭킹 32위 일본의 리코 군지였습니다. 이번 대회 최고의 다크호스라고 할 수 있는 선수인데요. 세계 랭킹 8위 인도네시아 툰중, 4위 중국 한유에 등 탑랭커들을 차례로 물리치며 준결승전에 오른 파란의 주인공이죠. 안세영 선수가 2023 독일 오픈에서 한 차례 승리한 바 있는 상대입니다. 오히려 많이 상대하지 않은 선수와의 경기에서 고전하는 경향이 있는 안세영 선수가 어떤 경기를 펼쳤는지 확인해 보겠습니다.
And there's just no chance of An-se-young falling to complacency against opponents because she doesn't do that. It's as simple as that. She approaches every game with the same amount of focus and concentration.
Service over. 1-love.
For most of last year.
Well, did you notice how far back she stood there, An-se-young, when she was receiving the serve?
We have been looking at it from, I suppose, the other end of things, but what she must think of 22-year-old Rico Gunji.
Instead,
right.
She's sort of the leader of the next batch of. I guess it's wrong to say she's the leader, but she was the first. She was the third world junior champion in women's singles. Japan had Okuhara and Yamaguchi, the two first. And Gunji won as Okuhara and Yamaguchi, not the tallest of athletes. She's a little bit taller than those two. I think she's 160. And yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit extra time. Yes, that's correct. But sort of badminton-wise, I see her as only 20 because what happened after 2019, there was the pandemic. It was the 2 years.
As you know, wherever you are watching around the world, all of us were, whatever job you may hold, whether it's in broadcasting or whether it's a 9 to 5,
Oi.
you wouldn't have been affected.
Very nice.
But then again, everybody has a plan. In the face. Oh, beautiful touch from Anne.
Left to right.
Well, the other thing An-se-young is very good at is adapting her game on the fly. Whether it's to the drift conditions or to her opponent, she has the ability to change what she's doing. But good to see her injury-free, just like her breakout year, which was 2023, where she was just steamrolling opposition.
Service over.
Backhand. Two young players on court right now. It's just An-se-young. We've seen so much of in the last 2 years. She kind of plays above her years.
And that's an important point you're making there, June, because An-se-young, she could have played the World Juniors in 2019.
That's right.
But she didn't.
Oh, hats off to Gunji for engaging in the rallies. She's certainly coming in with the right mindset. Oh, Gunji's errors.
What a deception.
Yeah.
Gunji, because she played a lot of international series tournaments or challenge tournaments last year.
Right.
Won 5 out of 8. And it gives you a lot of confidence. You get used to hearing the umpire say 20 match point and you're holding the shuttle in your hand.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Good shot.
It's really good to see her taking the fight to An Se-young, not settling back.
Good shot again.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
On wide on
Yeah.
your shots, on your movements. Good shot.
Again, brilliant. Fantastic.
Would have prevented An Se-young from continuing her overhead attack. There was the short one.
There's that wonderful
Boy,
movement.
what a is in her attack.
Yeah.
That, some of the players are lacking a little bit, especially Kane Yamaguchi, because I mean, it's just there's some limits when you don't have the reach.
Yeah. Like exactly what you're talking about. Once she was in fact dispatching some of those steep shots.
Oh, yeah,
You touched the
touched the
net.
net.
Service over.
A good look at that, even from this side, but it's a good challenge.
Yeah, it is.
Correction in.
It's been an issue so far. That was the first challenge. I was actually surprised she called that challenge because it looked in all the way. But she's definitely 3 misses on the right side. Gunji is trying to make a play into that side.
Wide again, wide again. And Gunji has
Stifled
struck
those
first, so
plans,
to
yeah.
speak.
She's foiled the plans of An Se-young. Again, it's just almost completely to that left side. The forehand side of Gunji.
Stays in. I think
I guess by playing, she's already got the attacking goods. Maybe she needs to learn that skill. But either way, at her age, her exposure, as you said,
once she got in the bag of creative weapons. Or better, this guy's drop shot. Nice the way she attacks that low serve. Super net play by An Se-young.
behind it all, of course, this wonderful footwork from An Se-young. Of course, she's going to have her eyes on the World Championships in Paris as well. Add that title if she can to her growing list of titles.
This is her company team, Riko Gunji. Long.
Detailed as to which ones she hasn't won. Oh, very nice. That's a very good rally. Stretched.
Oi, what a defense.
So 8 game points. Wide, and it's 21-12.
안세영 선수는 익숙하지 않은 리코 군지를 상대로 침착하게 경기 운영을 이어갔습니다. 가볍게 몸을 풀 듯 경기에 임했는데요. 한편 상대방은 안세영 선수를 맞아 많이 긴장한 모습이었습니다. 그 결과 21-12 큰 점수 차이로 안세영 선수가 1세트 먼저 가져왔습니다.
안세영 with the serve. That's good pressure from Rico Gunji.
First couple of days, yeah, I agree.
So if she is now firing into the breeze, we might see something different from Rico. Of course,
Seong looks really, really solid.
yeah, as always.
Good shot quality.
The first game, and then now maybe she should have some trouble on, as she sees it, her left side. For us, it's her right side. It's our right side, her left side.
Thing is, how does Rico Gunji score her own points, because she can't rely on An Se-young making errors.
Yeah.
So she's got to make something happen herself, and that has been difficult as of late.
And that's just in a normal game. I said if she was being pushed by the likes of Chen Yufei, or then she can still move into a different gear, as we saw yesterday. So
Boy, there was that one backhand deception again.
that was an interesting.
Up turning the shoulder too much while you're hitting, then
Right.
you're obviously going to have a bigger chance of playing it wide. With sort of forcing, you can mentally force your opponent, or physically by sort of getting them tired or feel they have to rush
Yeah.
the attack in the rallies and so on. But it's just very nice if you can score some points.
Well, you have more control over your destiny and future. If
There was one with the help of the trouble. It's so valuable. So that's the more patient approach to it. But that's a good one. Good defense by An Se-young.
Gunchi's up to tempo, I've noticed, trying to play much faster.
Yeah. And much more attacking.
Wow. Has to pay the piper at some point. And in badminton, everyone has to play the piper at some point. The piper is most definitely An Se-young. That's gone long.
Serve is over.
Opponent, if you have good quality on that cross smash.
Comparable to the old serve volley in tennis. such great extent.
11.
He is. Rico Gunji has never been ahead. She's tied it up at 6-all in the second game. And An Se-young should power on from here. To make her 6th final of the year. 6th final that she has turned into.
Retrievals by Gunji, but the shot quality.
Once again, she's getting stuck into the rallies. She's certainly pushing An Se-young as much as she can.
Good play. No, no. The chance was not there. That's
To win points against the likes of An Se-young. Of course, if she masters those
Good
rallies,
one.
that's brilliant.
brilliant
Service over.
deception. It's gone against any other player.
Yeah.
Did it again.
So 15-8. And An Se-young closing in very.
Service over.
Quality has just been impeccable last few rallies. She hasn't moved into strictly a second gear, but she's definitely maybe a half gear up against the newcomer on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And that's full TV coverage and all the fans in attendance. Go to some of the smaller tournaments.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Get the right shot off. It's almost as if each of our arms has their own separate brain trying to control where it needs to be. Actually, today it's the fresh ex-World Junior Champion.
Deception again.
Brilliant. Just the hold at the end, the tiny little hold. That's very impressive coverage by Gunji.
안세영 선수는 체력을 아끼며 적게 뛰면서 상대방을 이리저리 뛰게 하며 소위 갖고 놀았습니다. 11대 7로 인터벌을 가진 후에는 더욱 여유있게 경기를 운영했습니다. 특히 12, 13점 득점은 감탄이 절로 나오는 플레이의 연속이었습니다. 결국 21대 10으로 완벽하게 경기를 마무리하면서 결승 진출에 성공했습니다. 우승에 한 발짝 남은 안세영 선수의 결승전 상대는 중국의 왕지인데요. 또 어떤 재미있는 경기가 펼쳐질지 벌써부터 기대가 됩니다.
영상을 끝까지 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 구독과 좋아요는 영상 제작에 큰 힘이 됩니다.